A point capital P is 30 mm in front of VP and 40 mm above HP and 50 mm from right RPP. Draw its projections. So this is the problem given to us. So this is the projections of points we are considering the first quadrant. In the first quadrant, the horizontal plane will be at 0 degree. So this is the origin point. So this horizontal plane towards the right side of the 0 degree. So this will be a horizontal, and this will going to be the vertical plane, which will be at 90 degrees. So this will be the first quadrant. So in this case, he says the right profile plane. So when the observer is looking from the front view, the right profile plane will be on the right side. So we are considering the right profile plane here. The point capital P means it is the point which is in space. So the point is in front of VP. So it is in front of VP. The point is above HP. So the point is above HP. And also the point is from right profile plane. So the point is from right profile plane. Therefore, this capital P is in space. So that is the reason why always when in the problem, if he specifies capital point or capital P, that means the point is in space. That means it is a three-dimensional point. But when it has to be represented on paper, so the paper will be represented on 2 dimensions. So we need to view the object such that the image will going to fall on the respective planes. So we have a vertical plane, we have a horizontal plane, and we have the right profile plane. I can see the image on the vertical plane only when it looks from a plane perpendicular to that plane. In the sense that if I want to see the image on the vertical plane, we need to observe the point from the front view. So in other words, to view the object on the vertical plane, the observer has to be from the front view. Suppose if you want to see the image on the vertical plane by looking from the top view, it is not possible because the observer will be in line with the vertical plane. The image cannot be seen there. Similarly, in case of left side view or the right side view. To view the object on the horizontal plane, then the observer has to view from the top view. In the top view, the observer will be perpendicular to the horizontal plane. Similarly, to view the image on the right profile plane, the observer has to be either from the left side view or from the right side view. Because in both the cases, the observer or the viewing direction will be perpendicular to the right profile plane. But only one of the views will be considered. Why? Because the planes are transparent. That is the point number 1. Only because only one view is right, but not the 2 views will not be right. So first we have to consider the condition of observer. The condition of observer is, if you look from the front view, the observer is looking from the front view. The point is between the plane and the observer. When the observer is from the top view, again the point is between the plane and the observer. When you look from the left side view, the point is between the plane and the observer. And when you look from the right side view, the plane is between the point and the observer. So always the condition of the vertical plane, condition of the front view has to be considered. That is because when it has been rotated, right profile plane will always be aligned with the vertical plane. So that means always the condition of the front view has to be satisfied even in the left profile view, even when you look from the right profile view. So when the observer is in the left side view, the point is between the plane and the observer. Similarly, when you look from the front view, point is between the plane and the observer. So this condition is satisfied. So to view the image on the right profile plane, we have to look from the left side view for the first quadrant. So the condition, when you view from the left side view, the condition of the position of the point with respect to the profile plane RPP is always in front of RPP. So this will be the point. So now we have come to a stage wherein we will be able to view the object in the vertical plane by looking from the front view, and to view the object in the horizontal plane we have to look from the top view. To view the image on the right profile plane we have to view from the left side view. So these conditions are satisfied. Now we will analyze the problem of this particular point, how that image will going to look in the each planes. So when we look from the front view, the distance 40 mm above HP is seen. So that is, the distance above HP is seen. This, when it is projected, will fall on the vertical plane. That is, the distance above HP of 40 mm will be seen in the vertical plane. So that distance of 40 mm you can see from this intersection line, you will measure 40 mm. We are viewing the object from the front view. Therefore, this point will be the P dash. Always the front view is identified with dash, and the character will be small letter, which will be small p dash. When we observe the point from the top view, the distance in front of VP is seen. The distance in front of the vertical plane, that is this distance, which is 30 mm. When it is viewed from the top, it is projected on the horizontal plane. So whatever the distance from here to here, the same distance is being from here to here. So the distance in front of VP will be seen in the horizontal plane. So that 30 mm will happen. So this is denoted by a character small p. Always the point, the top view is denoted without dash. So P. When we look from when the observer is from the left side view, the distance in front of right profile plane, which will be this one. This image, when we look from the front view, is seen on the vertical plane, and when the observer looks from the top view, that distance will be seen here. And also, when the observer looks from the left side view, we can see the distance above HP here. That distance, when it is projected onto the right profile plane, we can see the distance above HP here. Similarly, the distance in front of VP, which is this distance, is also seen here. So that means when you look from the left side view, both these distances are perpendicular to the viewing direction. Therefore, that is visible in the right profile plane. Now, when this is cut and open, so this is the three-dimensional analysis of a particular point. When the point is in space, we have considered all these things. And when it is cut here, and open, that means HP is rotated down by 90 degree. Right profile plane is rotated to the right side by 90 degree, such that the vertical plane will be aligned with the right profile plane. HP will be below the vertical plane. Correspondingly, the images which are there on the respective planes will also be rotated by 90 degree. That is quite evident here. in the next sketch. So this is the second, that is the step 3, wherein the vertical plane will be fixed, the horizontal plane is rotated by 90 degrees, so HP will come down. The right profile plane is rotated right side, so right profile plane will go to the right side. So the distance in front of RPP is seen in VP, that is distance, and the distance in front of RPP is seen also in HP. So we got this. Then the distance above HP, which is seen in VP. So this is the vertical distance which can be seen 40 mm above HP. Since the observer is looking from the front view, so the point will be P dash. And the distance in front of VP, which was seen in HP. So when HP is rotated by 90 degree down, so both will going to become on one line, and this distance in front of VP, the image will fall on HP, and this image which has been seen when the observer is from the top, therefore this will going to become the top view, so P. Now the distance, when you look from the left side view, we can see the distance above HP, and we can also see the distance in front of VP, both. But when this is been projected, when this right profile plane is rotated by 90 degree, so the distance above HP, is vertical, and the distance which is in front of VP, which is here, which is vertical. When it is rotated by 90 degree, it becomes horizontal. It becomes horizontal. It becomes horizontal. Now that is the distance, that is we can see the front view distance also at the top view distance, both when you look from the left side view. So when we project P dash into the right profile plane, the distance above HP, which was vertical here, the same distance is maintained here, and the distance in front of VP, which is vertical here, when it is transferred to the profile plane, it has to become horizontal. So when from the point small p, when it is projected onto this end of the horizontal plane, so distance in front of VP will be vertical, and then when the angle is rotated by an angle of 45 degree, this vertical distance of 30 mm is transferred into horizontal distance, and further when it is projected up, so it will going to comes and intersect at this point, which will going to be P double dash. So there we can see the distance above HP and also the distance in front of VP. So this is how we will be able to analyze the projection of point which is in space in the first quadrant, and when it is observed, then it will go to falls on the respective planes. Now how to write the sketch on the sketchbook? So first we are going to draw the XY line and draw the X1 Y1 line, which are the thin lines, and mark XY, and then right profile plane is given. So right profile plane, you write it on RPP, that is the right side of X1 Y1 line. VP will be above XY line, HP will be below XY line, and RPP will be always adjacent to VP. The distance in front of RPP is seen in both VP and HP. So from the X1 Y1 line, we measure the distance of 50 mm in vertical plane, and also from X1 Y1 line in the horizontal plane, measure the distance of 50 mm and draw a vertical projector, which is a thin line. Then the distance above HP is seen in VP. So VP is above XY line. So from this point you measure 40 mm and mark this point, which will go to be P dash. Then the distance in front of VP is seen in HP. So the distance is seen in the horizontal plane. So you mark that point here, P, small p. Then we need to project to the side view. So draw a horizontal projector from P dash. So we can see the distance above HP, which is 40 mm here, is also the distance above HP will going to be 40 mm in the profile view. So now we need to transfer the distance in front of VP, because in the right profile plane, when we view from the left side view, we can see the distance above HP and also the distance in front of VP. That means the front view and the top view both we can see in the profile plane. So the distance in front of VP, which is vertical here, has to be transferred to horizontal distance. So that can be done by only by drawing a line at an angle of 45 degree. Using a protractor, you measure an angle of 45 degree with respect to the origin and draw an inclined line. Then draw a horizontal projector from small p onto that 45 degree line, so that the vertical distance of 30 mm has been transferred to horizontal distance of 30 mm. Then project from this point to the top view, to the side view, such that it will going to intersect the projector from the front view, and these two lines will intersect at this point, which is going to be P double dash. So this will going to be, and write the dimensions, 50 mm here, above HP 40 mm, in front of VP by 30 mm. See, give the dimensions, and this will going to complete the problem. So this is what will going to be the final solution for the projections of points in the first quadrant. Thank you.